So you're having deja vu and are wondering why are you having it. Let's get into it. I'll break down the whole thing. So your brain, such as the temporal lobe, is sending signals to the front of the brain that you have experienced this before, that the experience is familiar. Now, check it out. This is a healthy thing, and it's a healthy thought process. Now, one thing you want to make sure you're doing, be intact. Be intact with the moment, with your eyes, and what you're thinking in the moment. So you can reflect, have a quick reflection of comprehension and understanding of the moment. Because you want to be connected to the deja vu you're having. You actually unlock more within self when you're connected to the deja vu that's occurring. It only happens once in a while, but it happens more to certain people than other people because it comes from the mind, and everyone isn't doing deep diving into their mind. We're going to get into it. Check it out. Deja vu can be people or experience or things, any of the sort. Stay woke. You want to stay woke. You are the chosen one. You know what I mean? Not like I said, everyone isn't having deja vu. Everyone isn't having deja vu. So what you got to understand, you are the chosen one. It's the higher up giving you visions. Because at the end of the day, you have God within self. You just have to wake the God up in you and tap into it. Because God is working through you. The higher up is choosing you. But you just have to tap into it and get on your purpose, as we talk about on this channel so much. Now, another thing, don't look past the deja vu you're having. A lot of times, it's the visions of success. So you should already have visions of your success in the future. Because you can't access deja vu and things like this if you don't already have the thought process down. You got to have the thought process down. So a lot of times you'll do, deep thinking on what you want to do in your life and the success you want to achieve. And this is the part where this comes in. The feeling of, okay, I've made it. I had this vision of success before. Now I get to reflect and feel the feeling of deja vu. That's a different form. It's deja vu, but it's a different form of deja vu because it's more familiar. There's a more familiar deja vu that you don't really have to do reflecting on as deep. And there's a deja vu that you have to do reflecting on deeper, because the one when you're successful, you become successful, you already had the thought of, okay, this is what I'm gonna be. This is where I'm gonna be. This is what I'm gonna do. So you'll be in the moment of your success reflected as in, okay, I made it here in my life. I get to enjoy this deja vu. And then you'll go to a place, maybe see a person, maybe experience something, and you're like, where is this coming from? It is the higher up choosing you. You just have to do the deeper reflection, the deeper moment of, okay, why am I having this deja vu? And it's usually because you either been through it before, you either heard it before, or you're either looking at a person you've seen before, or a person that looks similar to a person you've seen before. Now, you just gotta have the game on deja vu. And once you tap into that, you're able to tap into your higher self and have understanding of the experiences in front of you. Because a lot of times lately, I've been having deja vu. It's almost like everything is playing into part. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's some people out there, but from my experience being tapped in, it's more tapped in. I know it's people out there who watching this and, you know, rock with me, subscribe with me. It's tapped in for real. So I know you're experiencing it too. Like to the point where you're going through certain experiences and it's almost like you've seen it before. Not like you know it all, because it's a difference between seeing it before and knowing it all. It's always room to learn and grow. But a lot of times it'll be like, man, I experienced this before. I've seen this before. I had a thought of this before. And it just feel good when you connect the pieces and say, okay, you know what I mean? And have understanding of it. But you have to apply these. You have to be intact with the moment, be intact with your deja vu, stay woke, don't be sleep out here, or you will get stepped on. For real. So, you know, stay woke. Understand that you are the chosen one. Stop looking down on yourself like, you know, you're less of. You are the chosen one. You have to understand the higher up is choosing you. The higher up is putting the visions in your head. You just have to unlock them. If you feel brain dead, you have to do some deep diving into self and, you know, help your brain out. You know, get active, eat better, drink more water. You have God within. You are stronger than you think. You have more power than you realize. You have more knowledge than you think you have. You have more impact on the world than you think you have. So do the world a favor and get yourself out there. Get your deja vu out there. Have successful thoughts to the point where you're reaching the success and you're at the point like, wow, I get to sit back and reflect on all the times I knew I was going to be here. I knew I was going to experience this. I knew I was going to have this. But you have to do the visions part. You have to be tapped into the vision part. So don't look past your deja vu. And remember, stay intact. You have the power within. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to holler at y'all in another one.